So I wanted to come back and do this video because for some reason when I download my videos, the longer videos, it takes longer to um, get it downloaded. So for that reason, I just wanted to come back. We're in chapter 2 of Genesis and just go through what we've been learning in the first two chapters of Genesis. Well, we know that in the beginning, God, Elohim, spoke everything into existence. It's like you have that blackboard, and that's what it was. And God spoke everything into existence. We're talking about the moon, the stars, the sun. All of this, God spoke and it appeared. So he spoke these things into existence. Um, he created, whether you notice, he created wells, um, and everything creeping that moves, he created. But the thing is, this is the thing that a lot of people really, really forget or don't understand is it says that God said the same thing to the animals as he said to man. But man was created higher than the animals. And he said, be fruitful and multiply and fill the waters. This is what he told the sea animals. Fill the waters in the sea and let the fowls multiply in the earth. And it says in also we're still in chapter 1, it says, and God said, let us make man in our own image, after our own likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowls of the air, over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeped upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male, and created he them. Now what man has done with the help of the enemy, man has come along and now man worship animals. This is from the enemy. This is from the enemy. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over everything that creeps upon, let every living thing that move upon the earth. This is what God told man. And after God did all of that, God said everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning was the sixth day. So then we go into chapter 2, and then in chapter 2, God creates, he forms man of the dust of the ground and breathed in his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul. Now this breath of life is what is in every human being. we all have a spirit, but our spirit has to be renewed, regenerated, because of what's coming up, where we will see in chapter 3 that it will show why man has to, how his spirit has to be um, reborn. But only God can do it. Only God can do that. Also in chapter 2, he talked about, you see, woman comes onto the scene. Woman made from the rib of a man. And God called, and Adam called her woman. But you know, there's something interesting here. Adam said, "This is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man." And it says, "And they were both naked, and man and his wife, and were not ashamed." So at that point, they really, really didn't. They was not ashamed, because they hadn't gotten to the point where um, sin had entered in. So that's just what I would call this, just a little um, preview, or what we're learning in the first 2 chapters of Genesis. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment down below. Peace.